This reading is going to be What Can't You See? This is the stone that the deck chose. Kind of reminds me of marble. This is the deck. Now pick 1, 2, or 3. What can't you see? 2 for number 1, 2 for number 2. Perfecto. 2 for number 3. And for my collective, All right. Are you 1? Are you 2? Or are you 3? Number 1. 7 of Earth. Seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. I'm getting, am I doing enough? Is it enough? It is. Don't be such a perfectionist and don't expect to see results right away. If you plant a tree, you don't expect that tree to grow overnight, do you? No, you don't. It takes time. Just like you take time. You're growing. 2, High Priestess, Archangel Haniel. So you could, sorry, I've been corrected. Haniel. This angel corrected me. You could work with this angel or just know this angel is supporting you. The High Priestess. Listen to your intuition. Have patience. Consider carefully what you want before acting. You could be seeing 222 a lot. You could be seeing 777. You could be seeing angel numbers a lot. What I'm getting is you feel something. You feel like something is happening and you feel restless, but you don't see anything. It's cooking in the ethers. It's stirring. Expect to see some weird changes in a week's time. Or some seeds you may have planted. I heard for some of you, a few years' time. Most definitely. I'm seeing this book and this tree. I'm getting Tree of Knowledge, Book of Knowledge. You've been sharing a wealth of knowledge with others. I'm getting you could have, whether you know it or not. Intuition to where you can tap into the Akashic records and being pointed out to all these orbs. There are orbs in this one as well. Don't be surprised if you start seeing orbs around you, like you think it's a trick of the light. You see like a light there and it's gone. Even like a dark shadow, whatever. It's your angels calling out to you. Why? Things, they are changing. I just realized this tree has a face. It's angels looking upward. She has a songbook as well. It's like all these orbs are all hopes and wishes. I don't know if you can see that closely. See all the people and things? It's almost like different versions of you. Of where you wish you were this, you wish you were that. Some of those wishes have come true. It's just not to the extreme you want. Because we all wish big, right? It starts off small. And then it gets bigger. It's kind of what I'm getting with this. Is see how at the top they're small, and at the bottom they grow bigger, and then it's almost like this fairy started off small into these little bubbles, right? All these different versions of itself, and then became this big fairy coming to the tree. Almost as though this fairy has grown into this angel. You were kind of like this little magical fairy sprite, and now you are this miraculous angel with healing abilities and powers, and every time you impress upon someone in a positive way, you're growing all these positive seeds for you to level up. And you're definitely getting much more massive support. You could be 27. That just spoke to me for a moment. Lots of green, lots of green. Normally I'd say heart chakra, but you're being rooted and grounded within your own nature more than anything. So that's what you can't see right now. Number 1, many blessings. Number 2. I heard number 2, you feel like you're through. You're over it. Why are you here then? I feel like you want something new. You want someone to give you something you haven't heard before or whatever. We'll see if that happens with me. We have Knight of Fire, passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless. That sounds similar to what I said. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Sorry, I misspoke. However, I feel like you're impatient. You're the impatient type. You want it now. You want it to happen now. You want all the answers now. Why? What's fun in that? 6 of Fire. Victory, good news is on its way. Public recognition or awards. I wanted to say rewards. Rewards isn't on here. Lots of fire, lots of red. Both these people, warriors, knights on a horse. This one looks like it's rearing up and ready to go. This one looks like it's strutting, it's trotting, it's moving along. And we go from this smaller scepter to this larger scepter. Your power is growing. That's why you're restless. You have all this power. You're not quite sure what to do with it. And you're like, on to the next, on to the next. And it's almost like all these flowers, it's not like they're throwing them in celebration. I'm more so seeing these flowers are being thrown to show him the way. Where you see flowers, just like where you see like a lot of flowers in your path, it's kind of the universe directing you in that direction. Because I'm seeing flower here, lots of flower petals. No flowers here, but plenty of nature. It's almost as though you feel dry, barren, you're looking for abundance. Look for abundance to find abundance, really. Oh, I just noticed that flower. They're not even flowers, they're scepters. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 scepters in this. You could be in a power struggle when it comes to others. You could feel the need to prove yourself when it comes to others. You may be fighting the path of abundance. These appear as coins, not flower petals. The other appear as flower petals. It's almost like you want to go against the grain just to spite others, but you're really only spiting yourself, you know. Being impatient, wanting this and that. And I'm getting this has been a long journey for you because this person has no hair and then this person has such long hair they have it tied back. And honestly, this kingdom, it doesn't look like a beautiful kingdom. It looks run down, almost as though it's been neglected in the years you've been gone. Have you been neglecting your own kingdom, darling? For whatever reason, I wanted, like, I didn't want to, but, like, I almost felt the need to, like, flex my muscle or something and show it off. That's weird. Here, I'll do that. Not really. I could do it, but... There. Flexing. Showing off. Okay. The power of strength. I don't know why they wanted me to do that. Maybe you're someone who does that. Maybe you're someone who goes to a gym a lot and you do a lot of work, but you feel like people don't appreciate your body enough or something like that. Could be a bit full of yourself, no offense. It's almost like people don't see the things you see in yourself, so you're like, oh, forget them. Or I'm getting more, so you go the opposite. You're like, maybe I should up my style. Maybe I should up it a bit more. It's almost like you want to change things for others. Being pointed out to the 2 dragons. You are a dragon soul. You do have dragon guides. Oh, there's 3 dragons. 3. I misspoke, clearly. I feel like you've had a dragon guide who has passed away. And you have 2 more at your side. Almost like one had to replace the other. And you're quite sad about it, and you're happy. You feel like this other dragon will be there for you. Whether this is your higher self or you, I don't know. I'm kind of getting the vibe like women or people want to take their clothes off when it comes to you, and if they don't, you're just kind of like, what's wrong with this person? Could be Leo. That's what I heard. It's just kind of the vibe I'm getting. Can point out to 3 holes. Could have piercings as well. Dragon tattoos in general. But these soldiers are heavily decorated. That you don't see. There is a clear path of abundance for you. It's just you're letting your pride get in the way. Like, it's almost like you think if it's too good to be true, or if it seems too nice, you don't like it because it's not enough of a challenge. Why do you want things to be hard? That doesn't even make sense. Like, why wouldn't you just want to enjoy the journey? Or make it a challenge for me. Like Thor when he's fighting the frost giant. Yeah, you're a Thor. That makes so much sense, considering everything that just came to mind. Could be a tattoo artist who's great at your craft, and people won't appreciate your tattoos, and you're like, what the hell? I know, I'm good. What's your problem? It's not about your work. It's about, look, if you're doing work for someone else, for clients, etc., it's not about how you feel about it. It's about how you make them feel. It's about their experience. It's about how they feel around you. Okay, so how you're screwing up your abundance. Yes, you're screwing it up. If other people aren't vibing the same way you're vibing or feeling the same way you're feeling, you down upon them. Like, why aren't you like me? Why aren't you this? Why aren't you that? Because they're not. And you need to pay attention to how they feel around you, not just be stuck in your own world. There's a difference between people putting you down on purpose and you just not seeing something that's right in front of your face. You constantly making people feel a certain way, less than, etc. Ultimately, you're just bringing yourself and your own vibe down. What you need to be doing is saying, I feel victorious, I feel great. How are they feeling? Why do they feel that way? Why do I feel great and why do they not? Make the comparison, but do not pretend you're that person or anything. Compare, but don't ridicule yourself. Just kind of a contradiction of what I've said, but let's say you do give someone a tattoo. I'm going to use that example. And let's say they want a butterfly. And you tell them, well, I could give you that butterfly, but I think that butterfly would look so much better. And that person's like, yeah, but I really want that one. And then you convince them to get the other butterfly, and you're thrilled. You're like, oh, that looks so much better. That's amazing. And they're like happy, but not as happy because you've manipulated them into what you want. You need to stop trying to manipulate the universe and others into the things that you want. You need to actually listen to people and what they want and just go with it, and you'll find you're much happier because you don't know everything. For all you know, that butterfly represented their grandma or whatever, and it was the butterfly that sat in their grandmother's kitchen, and that's why they wanted that one. That's why it had more meaning. And there's a permanence to memory. Create good memories. Don't just create the memories you want to make. Hopefully you follow. There's a difference between this is what I want to create, oh, it went the way I planned, versus this is the way I want it to go, but it turned out so much more amazing because I chose to just go with it, not just me trying to control everything. You're a control freak. You like to control things. You like to always feel victorious. But sometimes you lose by choosing to conquer all rather than embracing and enjoying the bliss and pleasures of exploration. Feel me on that? Alright, that's what I have for you. And number 2, many blessings. That is what you cannot see. Number 3. I actually want to cover myself up because I feel like you're a pervert. And if that offends you, it can only offend you if you're an actual pervert and you you feel like, I'm not a pervert, I don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing wrong with being a pervert. It's just, are you willing to admit it? Or people think you're a pervert and you act like a pervert to be confident, but you're not. Oh my God, number 3, what do? Are you like a social media person who like purposely posts like thirst traps and stuff, like one of those guys who post this video shirtless where you're just like, and now you're mine, some shit like that, or a girl who just like goes to open her shirt and stops right here and goes, go to link in bio, shit like that. Everybody's seen those, right? Yeah. 5 of fire, competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. I feel like you don't like to get to know people. You don't really care. You make your own assumptions. If I'm honest. 5, unity, Archangel Sandalphon. He says, Sandalphon. Fine, Archangel Sandalphon. Is that better? Says yes. It's a deep voice. Traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. You're lonely, but you'd rather stick to what you know. You like feeling like you got all the power. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 12 orbs. Numbers 5 and 12. 5 and 2. Do you think they're through? Getting through to you. That's an interesting channel message. And you could be a singer also. Could be someone who, has to put on a show. Entertainer of sorts. You're very sad and lonely. You got all this power surrounding you, and you have allies, but you don't feel like they're real allies. You don't bother going to look for intimacy or intimate relationships. And when you do, you're really cheesy and lame about it because you don't think they'll really love you for you. I'm seeing this as like tons of dollar bills, these little bush things. It's not what they are. They're bushes, but that's what I'm seeing. So you're sitting on all this money and you just want to burn it because you're just tired of being famous or popular or whatever your stance is. Gotta get the vibe like you might have a castle. Like in that background. I'm the king of my kingdom, is what I've heard. This is my kingdom. These are my loyal subjects. These are my fans. Don't really appreciate what you have, do you? Or what you've built. You're just like, gotten to where I wanted to be, but in order to get there, I've had to do so many things I don't want to do. I'm still doing them. Why? Especially if you have all these piles of money. You're worried about leaving all these piles of money. If you're lonely, you want companionship. Well, money isn't going to buy that. You can buy someone for a night, a day, a week, a month, whatever, but they'll be in love with your dollars, not you. And if you have power, people might just love you for your power. Why don't you just make a fake profile and just pretend to be a normal person? Wear a wig, contact lenses, dress completely differently, act like a normal person, and find love that way. And then when you're with the person who actually does end up falling for you, which they will, I have a feeling you're very lovable, just not seeing it because you're so caught up in pomp and stupidness. Then you show that person the real you. You see it in K-dramas and stuff like that all the time. I don't know why famous people don't try that in real life. They're like, I'm so lonely. It's so lonely being famous. Okay. Pretend you're someone else with a fake profile, whatever. See if that person actually falls in love with you. I kind of feel like there's someone you were already in love with and you thought they loved you for money or power or whatever, and they actually loved you and you are like, oh, they actually love me, but I fucked up, whatever. Be a fake person. See if they'll fall for you all over again. Literally. If they truly love you, they'll forgive you for lying to them and they will understand. Especially if you tell them the truth. Okay, so this is the truth. Yes, I lied to you, but I was insecure, I had issues, I'm so used to people using me, and I want to know if you love the real me. A real person will love you no matter what you look like, no matter what you have. Okay. So what you don't see is how to find someone true to you, and I've just given you that. So, home salt. You're welcome. Be master of disguise. You're going to be a master of disguise. You're going to be a master of disguise. I feel like you could have seen that movie. But yeah. And I'm not saying catfish them. Look. Have the same body type. Have the same everything else. Like I said, just wear a wig and contact lenses. Don't fake your body and all that other bullshit. You can fake your money. Don't pretend you're ridiculously poor and they have to foot the bill for everything. Especially just to tease them, whatever. Act like, you know, oh, we can split the bill 50-50, or I'll get this one, you get the next one. You know, that kind of thing. That way it's equal, that way it's fair. I'll plan this day, you plan that day, da-da-da-da, that kind of thing. Should you need assistance, feel free to comment below. I just don't understand. Oh no. or email me. I always put all my shenanigans in the description box. If you feel like you need different lessons, you can always go to my website. I have all kinds. But, yeah. Just change your outside, not your inside. And don't change everything, just some things. Most that person will say is, you seem familiar. But if they're truly in love with you, they're going to recognize you right away. And, okay, this could go one or two ways. They could be completely fooled. Or they could be like, I recognize you. What are you doing? I thought you didn't want me, you didn't love me. Like, what are you doing right now? And that's when you say, if this applies to you. There's two different categories. One is someone's lonely who has never met somebody. The other person, there's a past person and you're longing for them, blah, blah, blah. You just want to make sure they do love you for you. This person will recognize you because they're madly in love with you, and they'll be like, why did you do what you did? That's when you fess up and you're like, it's insecure, couldn't handle it, but I want to try now, I'm willing to give my all. And because they've caught you, wine, dine them, treat them well. Especially if they've proved that they do really love you. I'm talking about people who have been someone you've put through the ringer because you have trust issues and blah, 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 because you're traumatized by other people's stupidity. Alright? I feel like you're a pervert, though. I really do. Keep getting that vibe. I keep wanting to cover myself. But I'm not going to. I don't care if you're a pervert. That's not my problem, that's yours. If you like what you see, good for you. Only way you're getting this is if you're rich. Spoil me in every way possible. Love all over me and fully take care of me. If you can't meet those requirements, bye. Respect, loyalty, love. That's what I need. So you can look all you want, oop all you want. No fucks given, darling. Been through them all, seen them all. Anyway, that's what I have for you. Number 3, many blessings. For anyone who cringed at, me moving and grooving my stuff, don't get mad, darling. Watch me do it and do it yourself and be like, I look good too. If you get mad, usually you're insecure. Don't be insecure. Wiggle and jiggle it with me. That was so strange. Alright. Many blessings to all my beautiful collective. Number 3, that went strange. Alright, for my collective, what are you not seeing? Tin of fire, burdening yourself with shenanigans, and you want to go. You want everything to happen now. I want my blessings now. I want this now. That's the energy I'm getting. Tin of fire. Too much work. Accept help from others. Life is out of balance. Stress-related health concerns. You want to know why you really clicked on this reading? You're like, for fuck's sake, why ain't it going my way? Well, I've just told you. Stop being such a worrywart. Things come to you when you're ready. Just because you think you're ready, dear Freddie, or Frederica, whatever you identify as. Yes, I did. Or just Fred. Whatever kind of name, fake name you want, really. Pick an alias. Well, darling, just because you think you're ready for something, it don't mean you're ready for something. You can prepare yourself all day long for the math test. You get to that math test and you fall asleep on it. Or your mind goes blank and you drool out your mouth and you're like, Or you put down all the correct work and put all the wrong answers. Guess what? I've done that. Yep. Or you second guess yourself, which I've done this too. You go put all the right answers and then you erase them and put all the wrong answers. I actually, when I was younger, did this, And my teacher called my parents and said, "Who were you cheating off of? You had all the right answers. I can see you erased them and you put different ones." And all I could think was, well, I wasn't cheating. I just second guessed myself. I was like, I just second guessed myself. And I was thinking, my dad screams at me when I try to learn math. And he's always like, "Don't guess. You know the answer." And then I just sit there and I'm like, oh my god, I don't know the answer. I don't know the answer. I don't know. Did I know the answer? Stop guessing. I'm not trying to guess on purpose. I'm confused. No, you're not confused. You can do better than this. That's me in math. This is you when it comes to things you want, okay? Poor childhood me, though, for real. That's where I struggle in math, fools. My inner trauma panic comes out. Was it this number? No, was it this number? Oh shit, he's gonna smack me. I didn't guess it right. Oh god, how many times is he gonna yell at me? He's not even there anymore. Now it's just like, I don't do that anymore, thankfully. Now I'm just like, oh shit, I fucked that up. Well, let's try again. Or I'll just say, you know, that's just why I don't math. Math is hard. Anyway, for you, you learned something new about me today. TMI. TMI. For those of you who stick around for the collective bits, this is where you really get to know me. Or if you watch the whole damn reading, you really get to know about me. Ask yourself, is this thing you really, really want? Why do you want it? And why do you need it right now? Why are you desperate? No need for desperation. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If you're not in alignment, you're just not. If you're manifesting it, seeds take time to grow. You stick a tree in the ground, it's not going to pop up tomorrow. It might pop up in a few years, whatever. It depends how many fairies you got on your side. Do you have a garden of them like my sister? Because literally things grow that shouldn't. She has things in her garden that grows that shouldn't even plant. It just don't make no sense. I told her it's the fairies. Anyway. Have no expectations and be pleasantly surprised, and don't overwhelm yourself with the what ifs. That's what I've got for you, my collective. Don't be in your head. Don't be like, I want. Don't be like, I need. Take that inner child, take a chill pill, watch a movie, go do your favorite thing. Stop scripting 24/7 and imagining it until you cry because it hasn't happened in a month. You know what I'm saying? Take a break. I'm curious what the bottom of the deck energy is. 9 of Earth. Enjoy life's little luxuries. Spending quiet time alone. Successful self-employment. This is literally what I just told you. Damn, I'm good. Alright. So, yeah. Everything I just said plus some. Alright? What you can't see, life's beautiful, life's amazing, as is. Be grateful for what you have before you expect more. Celebrate what is, not what isn't, and more will come. Take it from someone who knows. Right? That's what I have for you. Love, Magigoddess, my gorgeous collective. Many blessings to all. Until next time. I don't know why I felt the need to do that. I'm in a weird energy. Had a strange day. Don't ask. Well, you could ask, but I probably won't share because I don't feel like it. Till next time. You're still here. You're cute. I love you. Bye. It's me, like, retardedly flirting with you. Wanna flirt? Okay, let's flirt. You looking good. I know, like kind of good, but like really good. Like I can just keep staring at you good. Staring at you. 'Cause you look good. You look so good. That's how I flirt. Isn't it weird? Isn't it creepy? Are you done? Yeah? Me too. I'm so done with myself. Bye. Bye. Oh, I laugh at myself.